Cathro as their new head coach to replace Robbie Neilson. The debate over his appointment had raged all week. His first game would be a real test against Rangers at Ibrox. Commentary comes from Rob McLean.
Two changes to the Rangers team which beat Aberdeen last weekend. Danny Wilson replacing suspended Clint Hill. Michael O'Halloran left out, and James Tavernier plays in midfield. Ian Cathro's first Hearts team selection doesn't hold any surprises. It's the same as the one picked by caretaker head coach John Daly for last weekend's 2-2 draw in Dingwall. Kenny Miller. All the way for Barry Mackay, and sliding in was Callum Patterson. A debut at Ibrox for Ian Cathro. Mackay with the corner. Patterson's header away. Wallace has a go, and it's not far away. The skipper taking aim, and this came through a ruck of Hearts players and just swerved wide. Jason Holt and Danny Wilson, two former Hearts players. Lovely diagonal from Wilson. Kenny Miller's in, and he's missed a big chance to get Rangers in front. Can't quite believe he hasn't taken the opportunity. A wonderful first touch. But the second touch from Miller will disappoint him. Here's Jamie Walker and Arnaud Joux. Supplying the width is Muirhead. Came off Wilson. Great save by Fodringham. It's Patterson, it's Cowie. And Hearts have the lead, or have they? Because Rangers are appealing for offside, and the cheers from the Rangers fans indicate that referee John Beaton here is taking advice. So what is the decision? Offside given. The goal won't stand. Well, a big moment in the match here. Great save from Fodringham to prevent the own goal initially. Don't carry at the far post. Was he being played onside by Lee Wallace at the near post? That would be Hearts' contention, but the officials have made up their mind, and the goal does not stand. And Hearts were in full celebration mode as well. That's Tavernier, and he's given it away. Bjorn Jonsson. Sliding in was Halliday. It's Jamie Walker. And it was always swerving wide. Half a chance for Walker. And probably wishing at this stage that he tried the shot across the goalkeeper. Mark Warburton and Davy Weir looking to build on that win against Aberdeen last weekend. Tavernier enjoying his free attacking role. Now Miller. Lee Wallace, big chance. Jack Hamilton made the save. And Callum Patterson blocking the follow-up attempt from Jason Holt. Arnaud Joux. And sliding in was Andy Halliday. Free kick given. But what an opportunity for Lee Wallace to get Rangers in front. Bags of time to pick his spot. Hamilton made the save. Lovely pass from Miller. And the game stays goalless. Danny Wilson. Jason Holt shrugs off Cowie's challenge. But the free kick is given against Patterson. The two former teammates not seeing eye to eye at the moment. Referee John Beaton was certainly close enough to make that decision. Almost half an hour gone. Two in the wall for Hearts. Walker and Joux. James Tavernier with the free kick. That's Rob Kiernan. And that is 1-0. And it is Kiernan's first goal for Rangers. The breakthrough in the 29th minute. It's a beautifully flighted free kick miss from Tavernier. And first there was Kiernan. And the header flashing past Jack Hamilton. And Rangers, having beaten Aberdeen last weekend, looking to pull off the double, and they're a goal up against Hearts, thanks to Rob Kiernan. So inviting, the delivery from Tavernier, and Hearts really didn't get in a serious challenge for that. Kiernan scores. Kenny Kitchen, Don Cowie, Robbie Muirhead. It's all opening up for Muirhead to have a crack at goal. And fortunately for Rangers, that goal-bound effort struck goal scorer Kiernan and spun well away from the danger zone. Kiernan's clearance, flicked on by Garner. Patterson, dangerous. Out comes Jack Hamilton, and his clearance clatters off Garner, and that could have gone anywhere. Thankfully for Hearts, it went well wide, but a big sigh of relief here from Patterson and from Hamilton as well. Muirhead on the attack. Here's Walker. Holt made the challenge. Down went Walker. And a yellow card for diving. Well, there seemed to be some contact there from Jason Holt. John Beaton didn't think so. He saw that as simulation. Lee Wallace with the throw, missed by Rossi, missed by Reiras. Barry Mackay scores. 6 minutes into the second half, and that is 2-0. And it's a horrific bit of defending from Hearts, this. Firstly, missed by Igor Rossi, then Vikal Reiras as well. Hamilton horribly exposed, and it's a toe poke from Mackay to give Rangers a 2-0 advantage. Mackay for Waghorn. Here's Paddy Mackay again. A real spring in his step, and he's taken out by Patterson. Yellow card shown to the Hearts right back. Just beaten by the pace of Mackay. Tavernier with the free kick. Garner tried to flip that in. Callum Patterson was doing the defending. Looked as if the Hearts defender might have got a touch on this as well, but goal kick given. Another brilliant free kick from Tavernier. June for Salmon. Not a great touch from the substitutes. Mackay threads it through, and Martin Waghorn is in. Can he put the icing on the cake? No, Jack Hamilton standing up to make the save. Big opportunity, and almost another one for Tavernier. That's Mackay, and Rossi heads it clear. But Waghorn knows he should have been scoring here. A massive opportunity to make it 3-0. Waghorn, who scored only one Premiership goal all season long. That was on the opening weekend. Strong play from Kitchen. Tony Watts getting some treatment from the Rangers fans. His shot deflecting off Kiernan and spinning up pretty harmlessly into the gloves of West Fodringham. Well up for the header was Garner. Waghorn against Reyras. It's Martin Waghorn who tried to squeeze that past Hamilton at the near post. The goalkeeper making sure there was no gap to thread this through. That's Reyras. Jonsson sets himself up for the shot, but fails to hit the target. Story of the day for Hearts. Off goes wee Joe, on comes big Joe. Garner off, Dodio on for the home team. Waghorn threatening again. Cuts inside and drags the shot wide. The goals were flowing for Waghorn last season, but it's been an injury-interrupted campaign, this one, and the old confidence is just not there. That was Jonsson. Tavernier. Jume. Well, there goes the final whistle at Ibrox. Back-to-back wins for the home team against Aberdeen and Hearts, two of the teams competing for second spot. Rob Kieran's first goal for Rangers and Ian Cathro's first match as Hearts head coach ends in defeat.
We were good today as a team, said Mark Warburton after that. It has been a good week for Rangers after that victory against Aberdeen last weekend. In terms of yesterday's performance, Stephen, where did that rank in terms of Rangers' performances this season?
Could be their best performance of the season. It was certainly their most complete performance. They rightly received criticism after Tynecastle, but the response has been excellent. Beating Aberdeen, showing togetherness, showing character, and then yesterday putting in a top performance. It
could have been a very different game, though, couldn't it? A huge moment, this, when Hearts had a goal ruled out.
A massive moment, and it's the wrong decision by the referee. He consults his linesman, he obviously convinces him that he's got it right, but it's wrong. If you look here and look at Lee Wallace's left foot, it's 6 inches from the touchline, and then when you see Don Cowie's about a metre from the touchline. So at the moment he strikes the ball, Patterson, Don Cowie is onside.
Yeah, but you make the point there, it's the wrong decision for the referee. It's the linesman. You see it in the highlights, the clips there, that he's the one that's made that call, and it's the wrong one. I have a little bit of sympathy because it happened so quickly that by the time Don Cowie put the ball in the back of the net, Lee Wallace has taken a step out. But it's such a big call, and it is pivotal because, you know, goals change games. If Hearts score at that point and go 1-0 up at Ibrox, then the crowd get a little bit nervous, the players get a little bit anxious. But, you know, fair play to Rangers, they didn't dwell on that and they went on to dominate.
Well, Barry Mackay very much to the fore. I think, you know, he's had a mixed season so far. High praise from Mark Warburton saying he can go to the very top level. Stephen?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure, but he's certainly put in a performance that was more like last season. He's young and he's inconsistent. He gave Callum Patterson a very tough game yesterday, but he certainly hasn't reached the levels that he reached last year, but yesterday was more like him. This is an unbelievable pass. Great movement from Waghorn, it has to be said, but I think Waghorn of last season would have scored this goal. Takes one good touch, takes another good touch. For me, hit it there. Chops inside onto his right, doesn't get the chop perfect, it's behind him, then wants to get it back onto his stronger left foot again. But at this point in time, Hearts have got a man in the line, and Hamilton's only metres from him.
Struggling for confidence? Yeah,
but I think he had an impact when he came on. I thought he was good. This is just horrendous for Hearts. Rossi getting under the ball, horrendous mistiming of the header, but Reyras has got to realise the danger's behind him. Barry Mackay's behind him. Don't get sucked into the ball and underneath the ball. To lose a goal from a long throw like that from a Hearts perspective,
brutal.
Oh, it's terrible.
I mean, the Rossi incident there, I mean, he's got to do better, but it happens at times. Reyras is the guilty one. He can see it coming all the way, and as Tomo says, he's got to recognise that Barry Mackay's behind him. He can't run himself under the ball.
We saw the huge conference between the match officials in terms of the disallowed goal. Jamie Walker, he's been a player that's been done for diving earlier this season. He got booked yesterday.
Horrendous. I mean, for the life of me. And look how long he takes. He's still not made his mind up about the decision. Still not made it. You know, there's about 3 seconds between the challenge and him actually deciding it's going to be a yellow card. A terrible decision.
It's a bad decision. And do you know what? Jamie Walker got a lot of stick earlier in the
did.
season for diving, and you wonder whether his reputation's preceding him now, but that was 100% the wrong decision, and I hope that gets rescinded.
What about the referee's angle? He's got the opposite angle from us.
It doesn't matter, because you can see
he's
in all
close
that there that he, even looking through Jamie Walker, will recognise that Jason Holt's legs across him. And even if he doesn't think it's a foul, how he could deem that as a dive and a yellow card is beyond me.
It's expected to be rescinded.
Well, yeah, of course.
In terms of Ian Cathro, huge debate this week about the new Hearts head coach. What did we learn yesterday?
Nothing. You know, it's one game. It's a difficult game, of course, going to Ibrox. You know, these are not going to be the games that are going to define it. You know, the first couple of games of his managerial career. Let him on record. I think it's an exciting appointment. I think that there's understandably going to be question marks hanging over him at this stage. But the game at Ibrox is not the game that's going to be one that will be